Hello everyone, it's your sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to discuss this community tab post that was posted by a YouTuber called Paris Milan. She posted it in her community tab, but she got it from a Facebook post by a man. So she posted it in her community tab to get feedback from the people that subscribe to her. So this is what the guy said: I am going to catch hell for saying this, but here goes. I'm encountering women who have no inclination or desire to have children, yet they can. I find this odd and mildly unsettling. Is this the new thing? And I am is this the new thing and I am being a weirdo? Okay. So, and Paris Malone did say there's nothing wrong with somebody choosing to be child free. Yes, there is nothing wrong with somebody choosing to be child free, but one thing you have to make sure, whoever young lady is deciding, who have just made the decision, to don't have any children, let's be sure that this is a sound decision that you made, and it's not because of the fears of the different fear that you think may happen, or that is happening to other people, that have happened to other people. Because what I have found when I talk to some of these young ladies, their decision to be child free is because they had like siblings, and then those siblings left a bad taste in their mouth. Sometimes because they saw different people that were parents, and they probably had a lot of failures, and that left a bad taste in their mouth. Of course, people are afraid because especially if you're black, there's a high rate of really not being here because of the stuff that happened in the hospital. So it's a lot of the things is really based on fear. Most of the time is based on fear. And then the person, and sometimes they say, some of these women say that this is not what they want, but then, like, if they see a cute baby in public, or they see a cute baby maybe posted on social media, then they got baby fever. Oh, I want one, but I thought you said you didn't want children. And then they on a mission to go look for a man. And then if sometimes that don't work out, and then, oh, I'm back to not having children. Because some people also said that that they choose not to have a man because of a lot of the men are leaving them as single mothers, and they choose not to be a single mother, which is another fear. But this is the thing. Most of the time we are choosing men, the men who would be a very great father, who will never leave your single mother. Most of the time, those men, we are not attracted to those men. That's number one. So the men that will always have your back and will take care of you, will take care of your the child or children that you choose to have, we don't see those men as attractive. We don't. We see them as lame, like Tony Gaskin would say, or our best friend is the one that looks good that's good arm candy. That's what we want. And most of the time, those men, all they can do is they are a pipe slinger. That's all they do. They sling pipe. That's the only thing that they have perfected. They are not good partners. They are not good boyfriends. They can't be good husbands. They definitely won't be good fathers. But most of the time, we find ourselves attracted to those men. I remember even my parents' story. My mother was 5'11", and my father at the time was, I say at the time because they're deceased. He was, let's say, he was very short, 5'5". he was very short compared to her. He was short, and then everywhere he would go, he would always say that people would always say, why, where did he get this, referring to my mother, where did he get this beautiful woman from? He's too ugly. And my mother chose him, even though that was not her first choice at the time, but she chose him because he was a hard worker. He was a hard worker. And not only was he a hard worker, but he was a very great father. But if you see them two together, it'd be like, oh, that wouldn't work together, especially because of the height. But they were able to make it work to raise a family until, of course, my dad died first, and then my mom passed away. But they were able to make it work and to raise children. But now we live in a society where it's the looks that goes first. So we are looking at looks, and then we have this long list of things, specifically preferences, and this is what gets us in a whole lot of problems, and we keep on attracting all kinds of things that are not good for us, and this is leaving a bad taste in our mouth, and then we're making this life-altering decisions because of these decisions that we have made. Because people will say, oh, we were not created, oh, you don't have to have kids to be happy, we were not created to be mothers. Yes, you were, because you cannot ignore or deny the motherly instinct that God has placed in you. This is why, even though somebody may not have children, but your motherly nature has to mother somebody. That's why you see some people, they have cats, dogs, they have several godchildren, they babysit family members' children, or some people, mother men. Like every man they have to mother and baby him, because it's in your nature to be motherly. It's in your nature to be caring and to take care of people. That's your nature. You cannot deny that. You can't. So my thing is, if you choose to be anybody, you could choose to be whatever you want. You don't want to have children, that is your choice, but make sure that's truly from you, and it's not because of a movement, because now this is like a movement that's going on. Yeah, you don't have to be child free, let's all wear all the child free women and stuff like that. And the movement was most likely started by somebody that kept on making bad decisions, and those bad decisions caused them to build up a root of bitterness, like the Bible says, and then they are pushing, they may have influence, have a platform, and pushing this you don't need to have a baby mindset because of resentment that came from bad decisions that they make. So sometimes and then the arguments that they make, it makes sense. Oh my goodness, that is so true. Yes, I don't need to have children. Yes, I'm going to stay child free. But the argument that they are presenting is from resentment, is from bitterness. So that's why you have to be able to discern what their intent is and where is it coming from. And then you make decision, because when you choose to be child free and you content with that, nothing sways you. Even if you see a queer baby, you see, oh, this man, I met this man, he could be my baby daddy. Nothing sways you, because you have made a sound decision. I do not want to have children. And I'm not, one day I want to have children, or deep down I feel like I want to have kids. No. When you make that decision, you stand on whatever decision that you have made, and you're at peace with it. If you're not at peace with something, that means you're not sure. You're just going with whatever is popular. But whenever you have made that decision, if you have made the decision to be child free, and you are peace you have peace within your heart, soul, mind, everything is at peace, then you know you're gonna stand on that. And that decision was not based on people's opinions or experiences that you had or people had. Is based on what you want to do, and that's what you truly want to do. So that's all I had to say on this situation. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.